Oh man, what a nightmare that race was. What's up, guys? It's Gamebro coming back to you. A little late, sorry. We're kind of recapping or reviewing or giving my thoughts on what happened in the Emilia Romagna. It's the San Marino Grand Prix, okay? So, big win for Max, big weekend, Max points for Red Bull all around. It was a bit of a shit show. If we're, this is coming from a pretty bitter Ferrari fan right now that's already gotten used to being up at the top, but going into this week, home race, Tifosi, crowd going nuts, and right off the bat, we got weather, affecting everything right off the bat. So, very repetitive there. Either way, it's been a couple hours. I didn't get to watch the whole race right away, but I got to kind of check in on it while I was at work, and holy shit, man, I was just steaming. I watched the start of the race. I see Sainz get binned right off the bat. And I'm like, great, again. Tough weekend for him. He had a great sprint comeback after crashing, what was that, in the beginning of Q3 or the end of Q2. And qualifying in general, man, a record for red flags in one session, 5, all over the place. Tough conditions too. You can't settle that, but it just didn't seem like Leclerc was able to get his best lap in when it counted because of, yellows or reds. Verstappen's fastest lap came under a yellow situation too. I don't know if that got called or not, but whatever. The sprint race also, Leclerc got a great start, was able to hold pace, but you could see it towards the end there in the last couple laps. He cooked the tires. Exciting sprint race, probably more exciting sprint race than the actual race was. What else? We had some good results from other drivers. Magnussen, P4 from qualifying. That was a great effort for him. Scored points in the race. Vettel, great race. But some other nightmare scenarios as well for, not just Ferrari in general, but, Guan Yu Zhou had an issue right at the start of the sprint. Bottas, though, did great for Alpha, representing some Italian. He got up there fighting Russell. That was good. And then the elephant in the room, or not elephant in the room, I think all anyone's talking about, if you watch the race, it was just focused on how horrible Hamilton was. Couldn't get around Gasly to finish, 14th? That rough in the Mercedes? I mean, man, I'm going to keep saying this and keep saying this and keep saying this. Mercedes would not have went with this concept if they did not somewhat buy into its potential. They would have given up already if they were like, all right, this is no good, we're not going to do anything. No, they're convinced that there is something in that setup. I think their engine's a little off right now. But regardless, that aero setup, once they figure that out, I feel like we're going to be right back to square one in 2014 again. Either way, good result for Russell. Still up there in the points himself. But, yeah, nightmare race for Ferrari. I checked back in on the race, watching Leclerc, just make the pit stop, trying to run down Perez, and just way too ambitious. This really, if Red Bull had the upper hand that much this weekend, this should have been damage limitation for Ferrari, If Red Bull was that good, just take the 3-4. Just take the points. Red Bull's reliability is still questionable. Just take the points, and then you gave them max points. One car finishes out of the points, and then you have the other, finish 6th at home in front of everyone. That reminds me of Monza a couple years ago when they were god-awful in qualifying. It was embarrassing. So hopefully when they go back to Monza, crank the engine up, fuck reliability, just go for broke at home now this year. When you go back to Italy, you better be there to win. I'd rather things blow up in the lead than, finish 2nd and 3rd or something like that. Either way, kind of just your average run-of-the-mill race. Kind of reminds you of, over the last couple years, one guy just gets out there and takes off. We did get to see this massive gap on the screen between Hamilton and Verstappen or whatever for no reason at all. We got, Miami coming up in a couple weeks. Who's that favor? With Red Bull straight line, you kind of got to lean towards them. Hopefully Leclerc, though, can put some good, he's always good on the street qualifying. Get on pole and see if, Verstappen can, fuck up, or I'll see if the Red Bull breaks down. Yeah, that's kind of my short, I don't really have much to say about it, 2 weeks to the next race. Hopefully I get to watch that one. I wish I got to watch not actually, I don't think I wanted to see all of this race in its entirety after the pain of that, So, yeah. Been the Gamebro. That's kind of what I thought about the race today. I'm going to be honest with you. It fucking sucked being a Ferrari fan. But, yeah, little opinion for you. A little heated opinion for you. I'll see you guys in 2 weeks after Miami. Maybe I'll get down there, get my tan on, Kind of switched over with the Gamebro character on this one. But, yeah, fuck it. A little bit of crossover action for you. Have a great week, everyone. Have a great week off. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit that fucking bell button for them notifications. I'll see you guys after the next Grand Prix. Good night, bitches.